Prince Ayoko, sending my greetings to you from wherever you are. How are you doing? How is your weekends going? And how is the entire families at your side doing? Um, in today's video, it's gonna be uh, about questions and answers from you to me. So it's all about asking any kind of question that you want to ask me, and about asking me about what you want to know, either about me personally, or about our culture, or about our history, or about our language, or about our uh, livestock farms. I call it our livestock farms because one person cannot take care of animals, so I call it our livestock farms. And then about northern Ghana in general, anything that you want to know with regards to whatever you have in mind, just throw up that question, and then we'll all be open to learn from each other. It's all about learning, teaching and learning. You understand? So that is what it is. So whoever is on the live, I'm waiting for whatever you have to ask, and I'm also ready to answer your questions. Um, Healthy Girl T said she has brought on the first question. She said, "What is your culture on healing remedies? Do you use all the herbs?" No, we don't use all the herbs. We don't actually use all the herbs. With the you know with the traditions and culture in Dagbon, we have people who are entitled to be healers. It isn't everyone who is a healer in Dagbon, but we know the uses of these herbs. We know the uses of all the herbs, but sometimes it doesn't just take the herb alone for you to heal. It has to be, the herbs has to be connected with some kind of spiritual works before it will be able to work. You understand? So um, there is some herbs you have to combine, like one, two, three, four, up to five or six, or maybe more than six herbs to heal a person. You understand? But then there are some hidden secrets about the herbs that these elders uses. That is why I said about the spirituality. You understand? So, and there are some of the herbs too, just like you see guava leaves, neem tree leaves, aki leaves, uh, pawpaw leaves. These four leaves, when you combine them together, you can use that to cure malaria or fever. But then you have to boil it very well, and then you drink the water. And you don't drink the hot water, you will drink the water when it becomes cool or a little bit warm. But then if you are going to boil it, make sure you wash it properly. Make sure you wash all the herbs properly. You understand? Before you use that. So when you boil it, wash it, boil it, you can even just pour the water into a container, and then you keep it into your refrigerator, and you'll be drinking it as a medicine for malaria or fever, or even typhoid fever. You understand? And sometimes some people also add pineapple pills to it. So that's how it goes. So I guess you are okay with my explanation or my answer. And then what is next? And mostly healthy girl T said, "Are there herbs for high blood pressure and diabetes?" Yes, there are herbs for high blood pressure and diabetes. Um, those herbs that we use for high blood pressure, you see, we have this bitter cola. We have bitter cola. Bitter cola is very good for high blood pressure, and I believe it's everywhere. And then we also have some herbs that is good for high blood pressure. But those herbs, it is a combination of so many herbs. You understand? It is a combination of so many herbs that they mix up together, and then use that to heal or to cure high blood pressure. So you see, because our herbs is indigenous herbs, there is a lot of the herbs that we don't know the botanical names. But I do have a Dagbanle dictionary for herbs that can, you can go through. It has a Dagbanle writing and it has an English translation. So when you are able to use this dictionary, it is a very good guide for the herbs that you can easily use to learn about the indigenous herbs we have here, and then you will also be able to use that to do whatever you want. So healthy girl tea, you're welcome. Yeah, so just dig deep and ask some questions. Someone Someone asked me a question on my last video on Sunday for the African teaching, and the question that she asked, I can't remember it quite well. It was is it Golden Heart? It was Golden Heart who asked the question. So if she's on this platform, she can ask that question again. And she was asking about, she was basically asking about women here. She was basically asking about, women here, and I can't quite remember the entire question. So if you are there, Golden Heart, you can ask that question again, and then we'll know. So let it come. Let the questions come with regards to knowing much about Northern Ghana, with regards to knowing much about animals, with regards to knowing much about livestock farming, and with regards to knowing much about how do I see life in Northern Ghana, as well as everything in Northern Ghana. You understand? Or that is just what I was saying, because I don't know everything about the entire country of Ghana. But with regards to Northern Ghana, I can say I know my best. I know much about Northern Ghana. And when we talk about Northern Ghana, we have 5 regions in Northern Ghana. We have the Northern region, which the capital city is Tamale. We have the Savannah region, which the capital city is Damango. We have the Northeast region, which the capital city is Nalergu. And then we have the Upper West region, which the capital city is Wa. And then we have the Upper West, we have the Upper West region and the capital city is Wa. And then we also have the Upper East region. And the Upper East region, the capital city is Bolgatanga. You understand? But previously, Northern Ghana was being divided into 3. That is Northern region, Upper East region, and Upper West region. So it is, these are our politicians who has divided these regions into 5. But previously, in the past 4 years, 5 years ago, it was 3 regions. So they have been able to cut some parts of these 2 regions, that is Northern region, to make these 2 regions, in addition to the previous 3 regions that we had. So that is more about Northern region. And then in the northern part, our traditional meals, our local meals that we have here. Okay, now let me go to Africa is the future. I like this name, Africa is the future. Yes, Africa is the future. Either we like it, we don't like it, Africa is the future. Mama Africa is the future. So let me come to his question or her question. He said, do you have some preserved Dagbon historical sites? Yes, we have a lot of historical sites in Northern Ghana. That, like in Dagbon here, we have the slave site at Sapele, whereby you go, you see a lot of slave wells, you see a whole lot of shackles that were being used to tie slaves, and you see a baobab tree that is over 800 years old. If I'm not mistaken, the baobab tree will be closer to 1,000 years old or over. And that baobab tree is still there. It serves as a historical site for slavery, and the wells is also still there. Everything that happens with regards to slavery is still over there. And we also have the site at Adibo. Adibo is a village very close to our capital city. That is, the traditional capital town of Dagbon. That is, Yendi in English. The Englishman call it Yendi, and then we, the Dagbamba, we call it Naya. So that is where our overlord king is seated. That is where the paramount king of Dagbon is seated. And then Yana, that's how we call him. Yana means the king of absolute power. That is where he is seated. And then we have the site. We have a site there called Adibo. It's a village. So this was where the Dagomba had an encounter with the German in the 18th century. And it was that place that the German and the Dagbamba, or we call it the Dagbamba. You see, it's Dagbamba. So the name of our kingdom is called the Dagbon Kingdom. The language we speak is called Dagbanle. And then the name of the people in this kingdom is called Dagbamba. So that's the three differences we have. The name of the kingdom is Dagbon. We speak Dagbanle language, and then the name of the people is called Dagbamba. That is our name, Dagbamba. We are Dagbamba. It's not actually Dagomba. It's the Dagomba that we are mentioning it all the time is a manipulation. You understand? It's a fabrication of Dagbamba. So yeah, the site is there at Adibo where the German had the encounter with the Dagbamba. When you go there, you see the graves of the German fighters who fell on that battle, and then you also see the graves of our ancestors, the Dagbamba leaders who also fell on that battle, or our Dagbamba warriors who fell on that battle. So we have a couple of historical sites here. Mabi Jagbane. Brother Jagbane is here. Brother Jagbane is my biological brother because he's a Mampusi man and I'm a Dagbana. So he's a Mamprga, that is singular, and then I'm a Dagbana, that is singular. So this brother Jagbane, who has just joined the conversation, hails from the northeast region, and the capital is Nalergu. This brother has been following me for some time now and has been always learning a lot and sharing a lot with me. But he happens to be my elderly brother. So thank you so much, Brother Jagbani, for coming along or for joining. Mabia tukubor ministro kamza ha buha to animation. Then we'll be able to tend to lapse buhasmaz and to akabantong one animation. I'm telling Brother Jagbani that I'm just giving people the opportunity to ask every question that they want to ask, so that I'll be able to make it clear, or I'll be able to make it clear for everyone to understand what is it. Brenetta Craigley said, good morning, happy Easter and blessings this morning, family. Yes, good morning. How are you doing? How is the families at your side doing? How is everyone doing? Unfortunately, we don't celebrate Easter here. We actually don't celebrate Easter because the northern region is being a kind of region that is kind of the most dominant Islamic region or Muslim region in Ghana, or Muslim communities in Ghana. And at the same time, we are so much into both, our traditions and our religions. So a lot of people here, even who are Dagombes and happens to be Christians, they are celebrating Easter today, but both yesterday and today, but we don't celebrate Easter. Me, for instance, I don't celebrate Easter, but I send my lovely greetings to all my Christian friends and families who are celebrating Easter yesterday and today. I wish you all the best, and pray for all of us. Don't pray for yourself only. Just pray for all of us. You understand? Religion is religion. You can pray for me in your religion, and I can pray for you in my religion or in my tradition. Sister Naturally Organic, blessed love to you, my Caribbean sister. How are you doing, and how is everything going? I guess everything is going on well with you, wherever you are. I'm a very focused and positive-minded person, so just throw up the questions and let's share with each other whatever we have to share, or whatever we have to benefit from the sharing. Lansa Muhammad Amin, greetings to you, my brother. How are you doing? I guess everything is going on well. Just for a second, please. I'm having a call from a brother. Hello. I'm Biele. Nah. Oh, sorry. Mwenye gafara. Alafi. To. Para na we. Embeya. Alafi. Ay, Biele. Kahagamba kankana. Pupongo ka kubor ma. Okay, kanna. Yeah. Ay na bangin kanna. Okay. Wow. Wow. So you see what we call responsibility. Responsibility involves with a lot of things that our life here is so different. The person who just called me, it is an emergency call. It is an emergency call, and I don't even know what it is. He said, please kindly come to my house right now. Just come to my house right now. So I have to attend to his call as soon as possible. And then, Africa is the future. He said, thanks for the info. Would like visit in the future. Oh, having so much love. Christopher Columbus. We never want Christopher Columbus in Italy. Christopher. Calbeola. Oh, okay, no problem. Then let's put out on the Biana Sibabeola. Take your rest. Uvuma Biana Katsanale. Aumia. Ya Vuma Biana Katsanale. Okay, umda. Oh, Chris. Okay, no caller back. No caller. No bola. No bola, no bola, no bola. So, I was just going through my routines for today, and just right now that I'm about to do something with you, or very important things with you, then calls started to come in. That's the responsibility. So, Africa is the future said, thanks for the info. Would like visit in the future and tour the sites with a knowledgeable guide when Queens and Bonsu village are completed. You should organize cultural and historical tour packages. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't know much about the future of Bonsu Micro Village, but I do know much about my project. So with my project, I can boldly tell you that I'm having plans for that, but I actually don't know much about that project again. If I'm gonna be humble and be faithful in answering your question, but you always welcome home, and you can find out from Bonsu Micro Village to see the future plans that they would have. You understand? Yeah, that's how it goes. So you know what? Catch me up within the next hour, or within the next hour 30 minutes, so that I'll be able to attend this brother and then come with a part 2 of this Q&A with Prince Ayoko. That is, questions and answers with Prince Ayoko. Thank you so much for this short time that you had with me. I'm gonna bounce back and then we'll continue with this conversation. Let me attend to the emergency call. That happens to be a responsibility. Check me up within the next hour, or in the next 1 hour 30 minutes, so that we'll be able to continue with what we are doing. And I'm so sorry, and for any inconveniences that this might cause. You understand? Let me attend to this call and see what is happening. I'll be right back. Stay blessed, stay focused, and just please wait for me if you have time. We'll continue with this conversation. Thank you.